Here's something I've never said publicly. We had done our first batch of episodes on True TV at the time. The deal for the second one was being formulated. And my manager called me, he's like, look, going back to the Chris Gethard show is a bad idea for your career long term. We could be getting you on much bigger platforms right now if you want to go out to LA for a few months. And I said, I believe in this thing, and I love this thing. I think his advice was spot on. I'd be living a very different life now that in traditional terms would probably be much more successful. That being said, if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, my obituary will be very cool, and I'm proud of that.
Hi everybody, Chris Gethard here. Welcome to Chris Gethard Presents on the Manhattan Neighborhood Network.
Chris Gethard Presents is a project we're just getting off the ground. I'm trying to take what was such a beautiful experience for me and just find all these young comedians in New York who I love and say, hey, this week, you get it. Do whatever you want. I trust you. And then we have a whole crew of people that comes and executes it. Next week, who's this other great comedian? And then they all start to work together. Oh, this person did a bit in your show, and now they're hosting their own episode, and they're grabbing this person who did this bit in their show, because the New York comedy scene is this incredible sort of like web of people, and I'm trying to maybe create this independent step in the middle where you get to, first of all, be in a TV studio with all the cameras pointing at you, telling a crew what to do so you know how to do that when you get to that level professionally, and where you also get to make an hour of content that's totally yours. So I'm trying to really provide a platform for the artists, and I'm trying to show off this world to the people out there who I think they feel like it might be the world for them. It has an extraordinarily small budget. Public access is largely a public service where you work for free and you're provided the studio for free and the airtime for free. As far as the funding for it goes, I basically was able to say to M&N, you know, I've been in a position for the past few years where I've been able to pay people for their work, and I'm not 100% comfortable moving backwards on that. And they really understood that we're able to give all the artists themselves just enough to hold their heads up high, and then for all the bit players and the crew, we're able to get them cab fare home. No one's gonna need to pay for their own cabs to come to our studio on 11th Avenue. And that's the extent of the budget. And I think if you watch the episodes and you know that, you'd be pretty shocked at the production value of some of what we're pulling off. chrisgethard.com/live. You can watch Chris Gethard Presents Wednesday nights at 11. And if you want to see all the stuff we've done so far, it's on YouTube, it's on Twitch. But I suggest the live experience. Every Wednesday at 11, chrisgethard.com/live.